Good day and welcome to Let's Talk Life. I'm Graham.
And this is Paul.
Yeah, we've got a nice topic I think today. We're talking about passion as opposed to fashion. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think firstly, passion is first and foremost. It's more important than fashion.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, 100%. And how often the societal norms again of fashion, and fashion is nice, clothing, cars, everything. Design is fashion. But one must first delve into your passion, and then the fashion can follow.
Fashion is the interior and fashion is the exterior.
Yeah. And if you get it the wrong way around, it's not a healthy combination where it's all fashion and no passion.
Yeah, you'll be kind of empty.
Yeah. And I mean, you can excel in one area, like let's say in business, and then you start cycling and you don't excel in that area. And you've got all the fashion goods to ride, but you don't really ride well. So eventually then you don't ride. I mean, I heard a very famous golfer, he said, Arnold Palmer, he said, you got to love golf before you can play golf well. So you've got to have a big passion for it before you're going to do it well. And I think that goes for anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no one starts riding a bicycle well, or paints well, or designs things well in the beginning.
And sometimes when you do something, you don't even have passion for it. And it's only by doing it over and over again that you develop passion for it.
Yeah.
Getting better at it.
Yes. You know, and getting onto the health, eating well, looking after yourself. You know it's something you have to do. And as you say, it may not be that nice in the beginning, but stick it out a bit.
Eventually it becomes a habit.
Yeah, a good habit. You don't want to form bad habits. I mean, always that good. It must be a good, uplifting thing that you're doing, an improvement on where you are and where you're going and how you see things. There's always a better. Every day I believe is actually better. Not according to the newspapers and stuff. I see, the reports in that are just shocking on billboards and these little newspaper boards.
All the mass media advertising.
Yeah, it's just negative. I challenge the Pretoria News. Yeah, just put up one that says something nice, just every day, just one.
Our news is mostly negative.
Negative, everything. I mean, I think those people sitting there in that office, where are they? What are they? They only believe they can sell a newspaper with negativity. At least match it, negative with positive. Yeah, because their passion for negativity is just...
It's a destructive force in our world.
Yeah. And what does it help? It doesn't help. I mean, perhaps if we gave negativity less flame, it would have no flame.
Because what you focus on is what you feel.
Yeah, and it grows. You know? And we're landing up at a rubbish status in our country, apparently, whatever the hell that means globally, possibly our economy and our president and all blah, 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 blah. That's where we're landing up now. And the press is putting it out there and the billboards are out there.
So everyone is focusing on it.
On this now. It's still a very beautiful day though.
Always remember that.
Yeah, I mean, wherever I go, I find myself. I mean, that's the reality of it. Like, you can be in Hong Kong or America or anywhere, and there can't not be things that are not great everywhere. I mean, surely, but your attitude towards it is a choice. You know, and choose it well. It's not fashionable to be walking around and I've done it myself. I've been in groups that do, and I try now not to.
You mean it's not fashionable to complain all the time?
No. I think it's right and wrong. But say it and get it done, or keep quiet. And especially if you're not going to do anything about it. You know? And a lot of people think they're doing a lot about something by going to vote. I mean, that's coming up in our country as well. I mean, we all know Mugabe's been president in Zimbabwe forever and they have elections. And they're unfair and that's the way it is. It's not a system that really works in African countries.
The people should have the power.
Yes, but you need a system to monitor it, that people come into power. And it's no good having a power meter for your bike that doesn't give you a right reading.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Same thing. So, for love or money, like Mugabe stays in power in Zimbabwe, no one can believe it, it's impossible. And it carries on. And this will carry on anyway. So, to really get people in that really count properly and make sure that it is free elections. There's something we fought for in our country. But whether it is that way, because we're all moaning about everything.
Yeah, it makes me think of that image where you have like a group of people standing on a plank, on a cliff, and then on the other end of the plank you have the politician. Now if the people just got off that plank, the politician would fall right down.
Yeah. But you need politicians. You need people to run a country.
But people that will make positive change.
Yeah.
Not people that are just in it for themselves.
Yeah. And it's hard not to become that.
Yeah.
You know, starting out, oh, I want to be there, I'll do this, I'll make the change, and then you know, to stick to it and be a pioneer in change. And the world is designed for change. And perhaps if your ways are good, it will change automatically.
Focus on the power of love versus the love of power.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's a very nice way for us to end our chat today. Yeah, focus on the power of love. I mean, the design of the world was made out of love. You can go walk in the garden now if you think it is not so. There are flowers that smell and are beautiful. It's purely for us to love and enjoy the creation of love, but not the love of power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as one finds oneself, is it making me feel a little bit puffed up? Then you need to sit down and evaluate your love zone. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Peace be with you.
Thanks for tuning in.